Ahem. Hello. Oh, look, it's my finger. Hello, finger. Ugh, the lighting in here makes me look very yellow. But that's okay. It's like I love the new LEDs. I'm doing this thing again of wondering where the camera is. There it is. I love LED technology and all that it has to offer. You could do a lot of stuff with it, but and it's so bright. My arms aren't long enough, guys. There, that's great, huh? Good view of my, yeah. It's hard this way. That's why I'll hold it the other way. And I fit in the frame better. Oh well, I won't beleaguer that point. Um, I don't remember what I came on here to say. I honestly do not. Um, I am medicated, as is usually going to be the case. And once we have some full legality here, well, we have like medical legality in our state, but um, but we don't have shops yet. But I will say this: when we do have shops, it's on. We will probably be doing smoking sesh videos and stuff like that. There's a hair in my lipstick. I still feel it. Ugh. That right there, I don't know where I got that from. I woke up. Was it Monday morning? Monday morning, we had John's kids here. And Abby and I both woke up with strange, mysterious scratches on us. I don't know where they came from. This was getting worse looking. I don't understand. Okay, so I am coming from my bed. I'm going to switch arms often because I have the fibromyalgia, y'all, sorry, try to keep my fat finger out of the way. I have fibromyalgia, and that means that my muscles cramp a lot, like my shoulder just did. My muscles cramp, and they spasm, and they hurt to the touch, like my skin and my hot spot areas. My skin feels like I am sunburned, like really badly burned and or sunburned, same thing. And I have to crash out pretty often. I try not to stay down too long. I'm out of frame again. See, this is a problem. And now I'm shaking because I have fibromyalgia. And so I'm often on some sort of heavy pain reliever. I do not use opioids, but I do use gabapentin. And that will make me loopier than something that's loopy. Loopier than a terry cloth robe. I'll work on that one. And weed is often a component as well. And it makes me pretty silly. Sometimes I'm on top of it and I'm hilarious. But a lot of the time it just makes me kind of temporarily stupid too. So I've been trying to do some little stuff around here. I get so used to the clutter. I hate the clutter. But I get so used to it that I almost don't see it anymore. You know what I mean? Like clutter. That's my bedside table. Look at all that clutter. See, before y'all give me a hard time, this is not lube. This is some stuff from Sally Hansen, I think. Maybe not. It's nail polish thinner. So that when it gets all gross and thick and like it doesn't want to go on right, you thin it down a little. Don't put nail polish remover in your nail polish. Are you crazy? That just makes things worse. Get this stuff. It's just a couple of bucks and it works like you want nail polish remover to work in that situation, but it never works very well. And you notice your nail polish just gets worse after that. You've polluted it. Okay, so I've done very little for decor. This is above the bed. Just like there's nothing. I don't know why. I just haven't found anything that I wanted yet. And there's clutter, 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 clutter. And I moved some of the clutter around and stacked it over here in the corner. So it's still clutter. It's just clutter in a slightly different position in the room. So some of it I think I might be able to squeeze into the closet. The great big closet of love. Can I switch this around? I guess I can't while it's recording. Damn it. Watching TV, it's another one of these situations where freaking Travel Channel has fooled me. Once again, it is way beyond fool me twice, shame on me. It is fool me twice, fool me 30 times. I deserve to have a mud hole stomped in me, because I tune in like the loyal fan that I am, although I no longer believe their jive. But Ghost Adventures, I enjoy it still. And it's just such a tradition for me, you know. But they keep saying they have a new episode. It'll say there on Sling, new episode, and they'll advertise it as a new episode. Go to watch it. It's an old, stinky, stanky old rerun that they have just slapped like some tweets on. Some fan observations or some mess. And that is not a new episode. That is a slightly revised rerun. It is a rerun. No matter how you look at it, it is a rerun. I don't like them at all. So the show has become so extremely absurd, and I guess it probably always has been. But I've read an interview with Aaron, who was pretty much outing them as being pressured by the producers to come up with evidence to make the show more interesting and have less of their silly filler nonsense. And so they were sort of forced to start faking evidence. I bet you that's why, oh hell, what is his name? The guy that was one of the original three. I can't think of his name, but y'all know who I mean. I think when he left, it was probably when they started faking evidence. Why do I always burp in my videos? Maybe it's because I'm talking so fast. Try not to waste y'all's time. So, sorry about the light. It's just, I don't have a good place in here to do videos here. Let's go back to this. What's been going on? Well, just the usual nonsense. We're just holding up this winter mostly. Oh, I forgot. It's itching me really badly. Y'all, did I mention? I probably mentioned. Oh yeah, I talked in the last video about it. How I had heart failure back during the summer. Back last summer, that would be 2018. But despite medications and stuff, and despite my heart being checked out as being okay, I continue to have these really wonky, sort of uncomfortable to painful heartbeats. I guess it's in my heart. It's where my heart is. Anyway, talking to the doctor about it, he thinks he's figured out what it is. And it's something I've been freaking out about and complaining about for years. Finally got somebody to pay attention to me. And he says he thinks that it's a condition where, I can't remember the whole thing now, but it's the upper part of the heart is doing an extra beat, like it's got extra charge in it. So it's doing an extra beat and something like that. I haven't even looked it up yet because I didn't write it down. So I haven't looked it up yet. And I don't know that that's what I have yet either. So this is going to be on me for 14 days. And then I send it into the company. And they check it out. And I have to keep a little log every time that I have one of my weird heartbeats. Or I get this like pain over here, which is also an old friend. Something I've experienced many times. It hurts. But I have no other symptoms. I'm not barfing. I'm not having pain in my arm. I'm not dizzy. I'm just boom, 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 having these weird skip, fluttery, and sometimes really hard heartbeats. And I hate it. And the doctor, my heart specialist, said that if it's what he thinks it is, there is no cure for it, but it's not fatal. In and of itself, it just hurts and freaks me out. Freaks me out. It's very unpleasant. But you know what? I've said many times to John and to my mother and to whoever, most friends don't know I have this because most friends aren't paying very good attention. But I've said to those close to me that if I could just find out that it's not fatal or it's not something that's going to send me into some kind of cardiac arrest, then I could deal with it a lot better. I mean, it knocks the air out of me. It knocks the wind out of me when it happens, when the really big, hard ones happen. So it's not cool and it's not something I want to happen, but I don't want it to be something that's going to be problematic or require surgery or more medicine. Oh, all right. Twice a month. I did have 4 of these, but because of reasons that I just won't go into because it's stupid and boring, I fill them up. And there's still room in there. This is like a normal size one, like any y'all's mamas have. And I can still fit pills in it. That makes me feel pretty good. But if I start taking very many more, I'm going to have to graduate to one of those ginormous ones. Those huge honking. I don't want to do that. So I'd rather not have anything else wrong. Thank you very much. So my nose is itching. I'm sorry. Look, I'm just going to be gross and scratch it. My lipstick, when I wear lipstick, it gathers cat hair. And I get all this cat hair fuzz stuff going up my hooter. Okay, that's it. This is plenty long. I love you guys. I'm not going to throw like, I don't want to get it on my hands. How about that? All right, bye, y'all.